Hey man.
Welcome everyone to the Amazing Spider Cast Episode 2. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. What's up, Graham?
Hey, hey.
What's up, Tim?
What's up?
All right, so you saw it, Graham. I saw it. Did you see it, Tim?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Do you mind if we talk about it?
No, go ahead.
All right. So finally got to see it yesterday.
Yep.
And now here's the thing. Okay. If anybody didn't see the movie, do not watch this podcast. Okay. Spoilers. We're gonna go really deep, heavy into it. I really liked the movie a lot. I thought it was great. The one thing, though, of course, is it's very different from the comics, as you all know. Oscorp did not create every single villain there is.
Nope.
Just saying. His parents, like his father, was not a doctor and not a scientist. They were two, like, James Bond type spies.
Yep.
Okay. So, but I gotta say, Jamie Foxx was excellent as Electro. Emma Stone was like awesome as Gwen Stacy. Andrew Garfield was excellent too. But it just seemed to me like Andrew Garfield was crying throughout the whole movie. The whole movie.
With the exception of the hammer gag, but yeah.
Yeah. He tried to like outdo Tobey Maguire, I guess. No, the movie was great though. I didn't like the Rhino though.
To be fair, I could see where you come for that point of view, Joe, but at the same time, there wasn't much in it. It was right at the end. I mean,
yeah, I know. But it was great that they decided to do the Gwen Stacy story. I was actually shocked. I mean, I knew one day we would always see it, and I'm glad that we finally got to see it. But as I was looking to it, I was wondering, are they actually going to do it, or are they going to do the ultimate storyline where she lived? So I was like curious, and Sharon didn't know that was going to happen. So, but it was amazing. I thought it was great the way they did it. They, with the web and like, her neck snapped. That was like, now for everybody who doesn't know this, in the comic books, the mystery was, did Spider-Man kill her by shooting the web line? Or was it the force of the Green Goblin throwing her off? Okay? And for years, I always felt that it wasn't Spider-Man. Okay? They finally revealed it a couple of years ago, I believe. The Green Goblin said that, he had so much fun that Peter Parker's been with the Guild for so many, like a decade or so, and that it was great, he said, to throw her off with the force to snap her neck. So it was revealed the Green Goblin did kill her in the comics. It wasn't the way the web line was shot. Okay, so that made me feel better. But in this version, Mark Webb's vision is different, and he agrees with the web line thing. So, but still, she would have died anyway, even if he didn't agree with the web line. Because
the impact would have,
it really wouldn't have mattered, But I thought it was fantastic. Sally Field, I love Sally Field. She's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, do you agree with the change in location with the clock tower or on the bridge?
I would have rather seen the bridge. Yeah, true. I wasn't, a fan of that, but I would have rather seen the bridge. But I can understand why they didn't do the bridge, because it was done in the first movie, so they didn't want to repeat. From Sam Raimi's.
Okay, father,
But it was still the comic book first. Yeah, it was still the comic book, So, I would have still rather, but it still was fine. I thought it was great. And it's amazing how he stopped being Spider-Man because of that, like for 5 months, and then the Rhino thing started up again. Not sure who that mystery character is that was walking through the halls with all the, that was helping out Harry.
Oh, right. Okay.
Like, I think it's the same guy that went to the Lizard.
Right.
I think. From the first movie. At the end, he came in the cell and he's like. Yeah. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if that's Dr. Octopus or if that's, what's going on with that. But now, at the end of your movie, right?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Brian.
What an entrance. Hey, Brian.
Hello.
All right. Stephen Price, what's up?
Hello there.
All right, so now, Graham, at the end of your movie, did you have an after credit scene? Because here,
we had in the middle of the credits with the X-Men. Yeah.
did you have anything with Spider-Man?
No, in my version.
Not my version either, and I thought it was supposed to be. So that was disappointing.
Yeah.
But still, the movie Electro, I thought he could have just been by himself, Jamie Foxx. You know, and I'm looking forward to him coming back.
Yeah.
Actually, because he is coming back 100%. So, awesome.
What about Steve there? Has he seen it? Steve, have you had a chance to check that out yet?
What's that?
Amazing
Spider-Man? No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Brian, where did Brian go?
He's back now.
Brian, did you see it?
Nope.
What the heck is wrong with you?
We're doing well here.
Tim didn't see it. All right, so me and Graham. Graham, what did you rate it?
I give it 9.5. I mean, considering what we were worried it was going to be, it was a hell of a lot better.
Yeah. I'll give it a 9.
Yeah.
I'll give it.
So
a
you
9.
guys went in thinking it wasn't going to be very good, and you were pleasantly surprised, I guess.
Well,
basically, yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, basically. Look, you could still enjoy the movie, but I just felt that I don't like having a lot of villains. I'm used to like storytelling, and it fit the way he did it fit, you know. But I'm just hoping, like, I don't see the Rhino as a Sinister Six guy, so
no, it's maybe a
I'm not really. Yeah, I don't really want to see that. I do want to see Dr. Octopus. I do want to see Mysterio.
Well,
Definitely.
Was it better than the first one?
Yeah.
Or was the first?
First amazing from this reboot. Yeah,
yeah.
better than the first Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah.
Well, in terms of the 5 movies we've had so far, I'd reckon it's probably 2 or 3 in the list.
Of all the movies put together, I think my favorite are the Dr. Octopus one, the second one, the Green Goblin one.
So this will be number 3 for you then.
You know, and I mean, the thing is that I didn't like Spider-Man 3.
Well, nobody did.
So
Tobey Maguire and
Yeah,
Sam
wow.
Raimi didn't
Wow.
like. That's why they walked. I mean, you know.
So this is a reboot of that. It's not a continuation of.
Yeah,
the
I was
previous
trying to explain to Sharon that it's not. Don't look at it in terms of a continuation because it's kind of like a separate universe type of thing.
Yeah, it's a
completely
reboot.
different in a way.
It's a reboot, but some of the events that happened in the first one of this reboot was supposed to happen before the other one.
Right.
Okay.
But with the exception that, you know, his parents weren't really brought up in the Raimi one.
No.
And this one, they made a big thing like he's a scientist. But again, in the comics, the Parker family, the mother and the father, are super spies, not scientists. So that and again, I hope when they do reboot it, they don't have it that Oscorp is the behind all the villains, because that's the ultimate thing, and I don't agree with the ultimate.
That seems to be they're doing that.
It's too easy, and I don't like that. I don't want it to be easy like that. I want it to, you know, tell the story. You know, to make it that they're behind all the villains. Period. That's just stupid.
And I've got to say, I was surprised about how little of Norman Osborn we got though.
Yeah, that was just. I don't know about that. I thought that was supposed to be the after credit scene. I thought that we were supposed to see his head in a jar or something, and somebody said something like that to somewhere that he was supposed to be still alive, and he got the blood somehow. Like actually, I don't know, but and also, guys, in the comics, the Osborns do not have a virus that only their family line have, so that was just for the movie too. But still, all in all, a great flick. I mean, the special effects were phenomenal. I did like Electro's soundtrack. My son Joseph had let me listen to it, and he got me to like it before the movie started. So
there you go.
Definitely. And also, being that this is the Amazing Spider-Cast, I did get my copy of Amazing Spider-Man #1 signed by Dan Slott. Actually, I got it from JHU, but I didn't get to meet him still. So I
I'll
still
have
get
to
them.
get a copy of that from my comic book app.
Yeah, and also pick up Dan Slott's Silver Surfer #2, which is
Ah,
pretty
right,
cool.
okay. Right.
So that's good. Yeah, so I mean, I also met Spider-Man yesterday. That was pretty cool at
Yeah, I saw
JHQ
your video.
Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
a new video and all, Joe.
thank you guys. Yeah, it was a fun day yesterday. It was free comic book day. And today's Star Wars Day. So we'll
Yeah,
probably do a Star
exactly.
Wars cast today.
Yeah.
Absolutely, finally. So
What's
Yeah.
Star Wars Day?
Oh,
What?
geez.
what's
Brian.
what?
What's Star Wars Day? I don't get that.
Oh,
May the
Today?
4th.
may the force be with you, old
Today
son.
is Star Wars Day.
Yeah, but I don't get it. Why is it Star
Oh,
Wars?
Jesus Christ. Brian,
Oh my God.
Brian, you know that line in Star Wars, may the force be with you? Say
Yeah.
may the force. May,
But they also made it an actual day, like
Yeah.
the President of the United States, like put it into like, whatever.
Okay, now I'm getting it.
jeez.
I'm getting it now. Okay.
Okay,
You got your hamster working.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. The wheels are now in motion.
So yes, finally, it was a good movie. I was
Yeah.
happy. Happy with Electro.
Next up, X-Men.
I might see it.
Yes.
See it next week. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I might see it next week.
You
can
hope so.
You can watch it tonight if you see me after the cast.
It's a good movie. So, didn't like the X-Men at the end of it, though. I understand why, because Mark Webb worked for 20th Century Fox, and the only way they can get him signed for 2 more movies is to freely advertise the X-Men movie. But people didn't understand that, so they're like, "What is this? What happened?" They're like,
That's
all
what I-
confused.
Yeah.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Tim, are you a Spider-Man fan or no?
Not really. I haven't seen the
You go
first.
swing a web, right?
No, I mean, I might check these 2 out since you guys say they're really good.
I
mean,
like this one, yes.
I can't stomach Tobey Maguire and anything, so I never bothered with those.
Well, let's check out Andrew Garfield, actually.
I thought the Amazing Spider-Man, like the reboot, the first one that came out when it actually first came out, was better than Tobey Maguire's films.
Yes and no.
Okay, here's the more beef I have. The soundtrack for Tobey Maguire was the greatest soundtrack ever. There's no real soundtrack. There wasn't an Amazing Spider-Man 1. 2, they tried to give us a soundtrack, but Spider-Man's soundtrack is not Captain America's. So, just saying. So, if you're going to make a soundtrack for Spider-Man, it shouldn't sound like dun dun dun, Captain America, I am American. Like, don't, that's not the soundtrack for Spider-Man. So, go back to the drawing board on that one. Yeah. Get Danny Elfman back and put the soundtrack back in there, please. So, that's what I have to say on that one.
Going forward with the third movie, like I said to you a couple of weeks ago.
Could somebody say, with great power comes great responsibility, please?
No, Uncle Ben can't say that this reboot.
Jesus.
That was for the last three. That was for the last one.
That is so bunch of,
Yeah.
But
As I was saying a few weeks ago to you, it doesn't leave much room to manoeuvre with regards to developing a storyline with him and Mary Jane for one frickin' movie. They're going to have to try and spin him for a fourth.
They got to sign him one more. Yeah, I mean, it spoils. I mean, I don't know, I can't. Brian, do you care if I say what happens?
I'll drop out for a second then.
All right, tatty buys.
Yeah, I mean, but come on, like, his girlfriend just dies. So now you're going to have, like, Mary Jane, like, smoochy going. Already next one. I don't know. You got to have you do got to build her up a little bit.
Well, going by the comments, how many years, or months rather, passed, again, between Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane?
I think she was always in there, I thought.
Right.
But it was just...
That's what I thought.
It was just, didn't really... I got to go back and read them. Shame on me. It was always... No, she was always mentioned. Like, they were trying to set them up.
Was it no
and like Aunt May was trying to set it up with her
the
friend.
neighbor, yeah.
And he's like, I can't be bothered, and he was like with Gwen Stacy,
Right.
And then she came to the door, and she's like, "Face it, Tiger, you hit the jackpot." Basically, that was her line, which they won't use, I'm sure, because they didn't use the other.
The Tiger thing was the other lot as well, yeah.
It's a comic book thing. It's not necessarily the last movie. I mean, it's.
No, I know it was in the comic book as well, but
Tiger constantly.
There's certain aspects I'll not take for one.
But to tell you the truth, I didn't see. I mean, Kirsten Dunst was great, but I didn't see her as a Mary Jane. Honestly,
Well,
like I didn't really see her as that. But not my vision of the comic book thing, you know.
Well, that's because you used to as a 12-year-old sucking the blood out of people in an interview with a vampire. But there we go. That's another.
What? No, I know she was in it, but no, I'm saying I just saw a, different actress in my head, not of hers.
Who would you have cast in that?
I don't know, but I just didn't see. To me, I just saw someone different. I don't know.
Well, once she settled into the role, I think she didn't do a bad job, but
Right.
I guess it's just doing interpretation.
Right. So, I mean, my Norman Osborn is the Tom Maguire Norman Osborn.
Oh, Willem Dafoe, yeah, he was.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Harry's always James Franco, so, I mean.
He kind of outgrew Harry when he went and done the Oz thing, but.
That's mine, But
no, I totally agree with you with Willem Dafoe. He was, excuse the language, fucking superb. So.
Oh yeah. And Doc Ock actually was. I mean, that was like the best of the Rammies. Like he's the best villain. He nailed it like perfectly with Doc Ock. And I mean,
if I had to rate the Raimi trilogy, it probably would be 2, 1, 3.
Yeah, and I understand why. I mean, Doc Ock's a lot of favorites. Like Dan Slott, that's his favorite villain. That's why he had the whole storyline with him. But
that's why he just killed him off.
He gave his body to Otto Octavius. But yeah, well, I mean, but again, ultimately, it was proven that the Green Goblin in the comic is #1 villain and will always be for now. So, but still, it was pretty cool.
Were you happy enough with the cameos of other identities where it wasn't?
Not happy with that.
No.
Not happy with the Alexander Smythe at all.
Right.
The Black Cat, I wasn't happy.
No.
No.
I mean, all right, okay.
She's not, because she's not Oscorp. Her father was his villain. Yeah. He was a cat burglar. He was a master cat burglar that Spider-Man kept catching and arresting. Yeah. And she was a cat burglar following in his footsteps. And then she wound up getting bad luck powers, which in the comics, right, they have to do with Kingpin, but which that's made her survive all the time. Like, and she was, she was a villain first, and she was not a secretary. So that's not anywhere resembling anything to do with the Black Cat.
No, I didn't mean in terms of the differences between the backstory. All right, what's happened to you?
Kafka thing too. That was just cliche,
Fair enough. All I meant was for the point of
Dr. Kafka and stuff. That was stupid too.
Well, blooming heck.
I from a point of view of someone who read Spider-Man, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello.
Tim, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Maybe you can't hear. Can you hear Graham? From the
point of view of someone who read Spider-Man like for so many decades.
Yeah, I think you couldn't hear Graham, so he's gonna pop back in probably.
He's not on now.
Yeah, I think he probably dropped out to drop back in.
Okay.
There he goes.
Okay.
Bloody Google.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. Right. From someone who read Spider-Man for decades, no, I wasn't a fan of Felicia Hardy at all, because it's one of my favorite characters, Black Cat, and I was pissed about that. But it was, like I said, it was a great movie. I just, that's not the Black Cat. That's not Alexander Smythe. They're all working for Oscorp. I'm just not happy with that.
Well, I think it only becomes an issue if they try and make them prominent villains in future movies, which I don't.
Yeah, but she's so completely different from what her character is that
That leads me to believe they'll no use her then, in a predominant role.
Who? Her? She's gonna be Black Cat in another one, yeah.
No, you'll see her, but she's not going to be, up front and center.
Oh no, she's gonna be Black Cat totally.
Yeah.
They're not gonna make it where the Lizard never appeared in the first Sam Raimi thing, and then her just be there. There he is Brian.
Can I come back?
If you want.
Of course, anytime you want. Absolutely.
Because I wasn't sure if you were still doing spoilers.
No more spoilers.
Nah, we'll shut up.
No more spoilers, man.
Mm.
So.
I hate when I get spoiled in anything of the TV show or movie.
Well, then we'll make sure that your parents will never buy you any more gifts and not like that because you're just a brat. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So other than that, what else could we answer without spoiling it? Anything else?
Kind of hard.
What are you expecting for the third one?
I'm expecting, well, obviously a Sinister Six, I would guess.
Well,
I guess they
an origin story for the potential movie, I guess.
I'm hoping Mysterio just, is one of the six, but I'm hoping they do the Mary Jane thing right.
In one movie?
Well, no, I'm not expecting marriage. I'm expecting marriage to the fourth one, but I'm hoping Andrew Garfield stays for 4. I'm not happy with the thoughts of a Sinister Six movie, to tell you the truth.
No, I'm not into that. I mean, and for the love of God,
not right now.
Whatever you do, Mark Webb, stay the hell away from Venom.
Yeah, don't even go there with that because they're gonna ruin that too.
Well, I heard that they were going to put Venom in.
Venom have his own movie. I don't know what they're gonna do. But
I must say though, Sally Field, she was a lot more convincing than Aunt May for me in this one than she was in the first one.
She was for me too.
A lot more convincing. And it's nothing to do with acting about it. She seems too young to be playing a part like that.
Who, Sally Field?
Yeah.
I actually believed. I liked what they did with the, You're My Boy.
No, that's fine. But
that was great.
You're just used to the older, grey-haired type Aunt May stereotype, and you've got Sally Field too. Okay, she's getting up there a bit in age, but she's still, I'd say, about 5 to 10 years too young to be playing a role like that. So.
Right.
She must be in her 60s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She did great, I think.
I like her as Aunt May.
Dennis Leary was good too.
Who?
Dennis Leary.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit here and there. Yeah. All right. On that note, guys, we're going to do a makeup of the Real Whovians cast next because I had to scrap that podcast, and I'll explain why later on. And we have to also do the Everything show, so we got to get back to basics, so to speak. So.
Did I miss something? All right, okay.
Yeah, I'll explain. All right. Take care. Bye for now.
There you go. Keep on